Alrighty, so this is my 80 millimeter refractor. It's this svbony 80 millimeter ED. So ED means I can't remember, but better glass. Anyway, so it's on a iOptron cem26, and I just added this remote control box. It's asiair. So basically lets my telescope communicate to my tablet, and it was very easy. Except you don't get everything. The box didn't. The instructions were, here's how you turn it on. So you basically got to figure everything else out yourself. So if I go here, I'm connected right now because that is lit up. Anything that's grayed out means it's not working. So Wi-Fi, and I'm not sure, I can't remember what that is, but so this is the controller. It lets you know that you're connected. So if I want to go to something, I'm going to hit that. It'll populate a list. This is stuff that you can see, and it says recommended, but if you look at the time, so if you look at the time, that's what does that say, 20, so that's tonight. So the telescope won't go there because it's not it's not up in the sky, it's below the horizon. But if I hit recommend and I switch it to current altitude, now I'm getting stuff that's up there now. It obviously can't see it, but at least you can show how it works. So each one of these objects has a title bar, and then if you want to go to that, like this, right, and some of them have a picture, so if you hit the picture, it'll show you what you're supposed to be looking at, which is pretty cool. And then how do you get back? Okay, so if I want to go to that, which is a galaxy, I just hit the title bar, right, and then come over here. It says go. Doesn't say go, I mean it won't go there. So if I hit go, now I should look at my telescope. It should be moving, and there it goes. And you can listen to how noisy that mount is. It's unbelievably quiet. I had a Celestron C5, and it was so noisy it sounded like metal shop. So there you go. And that's how it works. So now if I come back here, if it was actually seeing something, it would validate that it was centered, and it would also show me what it's looking at. But it can't. I got one. I'm inside, and I got the cap on. So I'm gonna hit stop, right, and then that would be where the image would be. So now if I want to put it back to home, what I'll do is I'll hit the telescope icon, and this shows me pretty cool information. It shows me exactly where I'm located, so you don't need to buy a GPS mount thing for your telescope mount. It just uses the information from the internet, and it knows exactly where it is. It helps big time with getting your scope aligned, the right position, because that's the whole key. So if I come down here, it'll say go to home position, and I'll hit start, and it'll ask me again, and then it'll go back to where it was. Look, my cat he's enthralled. Look at him. What is that thing, Daddy? And there we go. We're now back to home base. All right? Now, one other thing I found out. So, if you say you hit the telescope icon, right? I'm going to go to the telescope. And if you look on here, it'll say, what did it say? Okay, up here. Celestial Library. So if I hit that, say recommended, and I'll just even do what I did before. I'm going to put current altitude, and I want to go to that same thing, and I press the header bar. If you notice, there's no go. So you cannot operate the telescope from that menu. So you got to go back, and you got to use this. You got to use this. I don't know if you can drag that. No, you can't. I don't think so. So anyway, to control it, you have to hit that, and then when you hit a freaking thing, it'll give you the go, like right there. See? I hit go again, and now we should be moving again. Well, I didn't touch it. Hold on. There. And there it goes. So what's left for me to do is I need to get an EAF. It's an electronic autofocuser. So then asiair will do the focusing for me, I think, but you got to get it close. And the other thing I got to do is I need to figure out with my camera train. I've got a field flattener on there and my camera, so I need to figure out. I got to work on getting the focus on this. So I'm gonna have to figure out. I think what I can do is just bypass the asiair, unplug this into my laptop and use sharp cap, and then work on like focusing on the moon, so it's a big object, and I can use my finder to get to it, and then I can figure out where I need to be on the focuser tube, because there's numbers on there. I think I should be somewhere around here. I think I should be around 40, I think. So, yeah. And then I can also hook my DSLR on here, but this is dedicated for just doing astrophotography. This is a planetary camera, but it will do deep sky, like nebula, I believe. I've seen pictures, so. Because this really, I mean, nothing's really cheap in this hobby, but the cooled planetary rigs are like, I think $600 to $3,000. I mean, you spend some loot in this business, so. But I'm pretty excited about having, and the main advantage of having this remote control is I can stay inside and do astronomy without being freezing or getting bit by bugs. So that's a huge plus. I've been out plenty of nights where it was really good seeing, and I'm dressed like an Eskimo because I'm out there freezing to death. So anyway, that's where we're at now, and I'll have to publish some video when I get this thing up and focused and actually get some data. All right, take care and ciao.